Okay, so again, these are collective readings. They're not going to resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Leave the rest. So we've got courtship. So someone who you was courting or dating at some point. We've got mature man in reverse. So this could be resonate with masculine or feminine. An immature man who you was courting or dating at one point. We've got courthouse in reverse. Unexpected income in reverse, occupation in reverse, and child in reverse, right? So I was getting immature man took some sort of unexpected income, and immature man paid some money under the table to get children wrongfully removed, theft, so child abduction, distant arisings, and concern in reverse, and for them to act really unconcerned about what there's all done at this courthouse for theft of children, so child abduction, and theft of this sudden wealth. Then we've got coffin, expectation in reverse, because they was expecting to end the one who they were stealing from, murder, and take that sudden wealth, this immature man, and pathway in reverse, main female in reverse, and mentally retarded main female who wanted to come out of poverty. So she, with this bad health in reverse, is very, very extremely toxic, extremely dangerously low vibrational, doesn't see any wrong in what she's done or what she's been doing at all. She's got like literally, she just does not see any wrong in what she's done. So we've got imprisonment in reverse, actually thinks that they're going to avoid a prison. We've got house in reverse, so taking a house with a mature woman. So this mature woman could be a mother figure, a grandmother figure, auntie, yeah. And then we've got great fortune in reverse and took great fortune. Then we've got message of concern in reverse and community in reverse and toil and labour in reverse, and then change in reverse. So then we've got, they could have took it off a mature woman. There's definitely a mature woman involved, maybe a mature woman from the community, heard something surrounding her home, heard something surrounding great fortune, and she wanted to rally the community with some sort of mentally retarded, mentally unstable ex. We've got gift, because they wanted this gift, and we've got high honour, family room, thinking with his thoughts, yeah. Linking to family, they did not want this person to have this gift of high honour. They did not want this person to have this like work, occupation, or did not want this money to reach this person for that line of work or occupation. So we've got journey in reverse, and then official person and privileged lady. So I was getting that this official person could be an uncle, and this privileged lady could be a cousin, uncle and a cousin in despair, because they was putting work behind the scenes. So we've got an official person who could be an uncle who was getting some corrupt government officials, a privileged lady who is either lost a job, they're losing the jobs. So this could be again past, future, or present. They've either lost a job, losing the job, or they're on the verge of losing their job and losing absolutely everything with this not hiring. So they're in despair because they're going to lose everything. Wealthy man in reverse. So this official person wanted to become a wealthy man and wanted his daughter to become a privileged lady. False person, false is there. So he's getting, and then lovers. Adjudication in reverse and message in reverse. I was getting maybe even this official person could have been a lover or courting or dating this person at one point, and then adjudication in reverse and message in reverse. They wanted to steal some sort of male identity, and it's maybe a check for someone else's work, and all just cash on in and canoodle with each other and become a privileged lady. So he's getting something surrounding an ex-lover or a love option involved, or someone who was caught in a dating. I was getting that this official person, because there's more, this official person and wanted to romance a privileged lady who's working at a courthouse law enforcement, and because a group of corrupt government officials. So an uncle and quite possibly an ex, or not even an ex. I don't even think it was ex. Maybe it could be an ex. maybe someone who was just courting or dating at some point. Yeah, official person. Journey in reverse and thoughts and family room, high honour and gift. So basically, some sort of gift of this inheritance should have come to the right person, and they thought, fuck that, was going to have it all for ourselves. Yeah, fuck that. No way. No way. No way. So toil and labour in reverse and then great fortune in reverse, they put a lot of work in behind the scenes. And we've got mature women, so they could be doing this to a mature woman. Bad health in reverse and false person, and falsely label this feminine as bad health for them all working and playing a lot of mental games. And they paid money. We've got message in reverse, lovers, someone who was like occupation in reverse, courthouse. They paid money to someone who was working in a courthouse to actually let this go down. So there is a law firm what's closely connected to this local courthouse, and this official person started romancing and working on a feminine who worked in the courthouse, and then wanted this feminine to back them up when shit goes down for murder. For money. So murder for money. Yeah, we've got poverty, and then we've got pathway in reverse and house in reverse, and then take ownership of a house, a home, deeds, take ownership, force power of attorney, take ownership of a home, despair and privileged lady, and distant horizons, judication in reverse. I is getting that this solicitor or solicitors are never allowed to step foot in a courthouse and legally represent anybody in any legal case anymore. So this feminine who wanted just to become a privileged lady, she, along with her team, and maybe with this mature man or whatever, they're never allowed to step foot inside of a courthouse and pass judgment or legally represent anybody ever again. So they're all getting dismissed, and the only time they're going to go into a courthouse is when they appear before a judge for community gang affiliation, and because they're all like in this community, in this group, in this gang, either best friends of each other's, lovers, married, courting or dating, having sex, and they was just concerned sudden wealth and courtship and wealthy man, and then theft. So someone who was courting or dating this feminine at one point, they was just concerned about having someone having that wealth, so just got in on that theft. So yeah, started courting and dating, and they wanted to become a wealthy man. So basically all it's about is everyone wanted to split the money amongst themselves, have some sort of sex parties, raves, going out around town, posh meals, holidays, gambling. I was getting that they spent a lot of this stolen inheritance money on gambling. Then we've got mature man, child, expectation, main female, coffin in reverse. Change in reverse, and then message of concern. So this child and children caught up in the middle of this. Child, children, teenagers, young children knowing about a murder, attempted murder, a cover-up, and changing legal documentation. So falsifying legal documentation. So the child or children know about this. Teenagers know about it. So obviously this large group, this large community have put children's lives in danger, all for the love of money, and that's what you call pure putrid. So every single one of these are going to prison for life, and any of them who had child or children, their children are getting taken off them, and they are getting put in foster care. They're going to be put on maximum security. Gift, great fortune, and mature woman, official person. So I was getting that this mature woman is the official owner of this great fortune. Yeah. So yeah, this unexpected income, toil and labour in reverse, and journey in reverse, change. They just wanted to totally change someone's destiny because they think that they have a right to play God, and they think that they have the right to have someone else's inheritance money. So they actually believe in their head that they've got the right to play God. Courtship in reverse and false person, and then courthouse. So I was getting at this masculine only dated this feminine to help this immature man who got child in reverse snatch these children, and then occupation, quite possibly immature man with this child acting really unconcerned and wanting to bring more despair, actually did a voodoo doll. Messaged the judge, wealthy man in reverse, and was expecting to take this sudden wealth and come out of poverty and just have this theft, label that person as bad health. So they all want to, like, they've either took the money, Pa took some of the money, yeah, or took all of it, took everything. They took everything. So basically, again, the ones who work at this courthouse, they're losing their job for letting it all go down. Judges, lawyers, solicitors, attorneys, they're all losing their jobs. This law firm is under investigation. The local police force is under investigation if they have any involvement in trying to cover up and turn a blind eye for money, because they've actually took off someone who's high on her. With this lady in reverse, a message of concern and adjudication. They've got wealthy man in reverse. So he's getting lovers, and then message in reverse, thoughts and coughing and despair. So basically, yeah, it's a murder. There's probably been murders or planned murders, family, community. For money, like kids are caught up in it. Like, I've been through similar myself, and when I've been like literally 2020 on the time, when I've been really concerned for my children and if they are safe, petrol solicitors was gaslighting me, and the judges and stuff, they was gaslighting me, trying to label me as incompetent so they can steal everything that's mine. Whole city council, the police officers, whole police, 13, homicide police gaslighting, and it's family members and stuff, because they're all about the money. Yeah, it's sort of wealth in reverse. Of course they are, theft. So because of this, community in reverse, because they wanted to come out of poverty and all got in on this theft, and then child abduction, they're all going to prison. They're all going to prison, and any of these family or communities children, they're going to get put in foster care. So I was getting, because there's like a large group of family linking onto families, all their children are getting put in foster care. They're going to grow up and be like mummy, daddy, auntie, uncle, granddad, whatever. Why are you in prison? And they're going to have to explain to them. Yeah, they're going to be in absolute despair. They're going to explain to them that they was bad health in reverse. They was extremely struggling with their mental health, and they were struggling with greed. They were struggling in greed. So they wanted to be super duper selfish and super duper childish and super duper immature and play a lot of evil, sinister games, all for the love of money, what was not even theirs in the first place, despair. And then expectation, lovers, message in reverse, and family room, message of concern, mature man in reverse. He thought that he would join in with this, obviously. So this could be children's father who wanted to take absolutely everything because there's some strange reason he feels like, yeah, we've got house in reverse and community in reverse, took ownership of a house, a home, and some sudden wealth. And then we've got, they're going to prison. So high honour could be all over them. They're going to lose all their privileges. They're going to lose any house, home, or properties what they have through stealing. And then any properties what's been bought, paid off for, mortgages, rent and stuff, everything what has been paid off, the one who was stolen from, everything's going to go to the one who's been stolen from. And again, the children are going to be in foster care or put with other family members or put up for adoption. And then that very same pain of having children abducted for cash bonus and playing these evil games, stalking, following, watching, sniggering, knowing exactly what they was doing, 1616, knowing exactly what they was doing. But again, it sounds like Hull Crown Court, Humberside Police, the UK government, and Eastside Locality Social Services, Pepperell Solicitors, and Williamson's Solicitors as well, because they're all taking a cut under the table so they can spend it on getting sexual favours and having a drinky poos, drugs, parties, getting herself looking all pretty and shit, dressing up real nice, like look at us. Oh, love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya. But would they love each other as much if they was on bare minimum wage and they had nothing and they was like literally on the bones of their ass, struggling to pay rent, struggling to pay the bills? Would they have that much love for each other? 17. I very much doubt it. Would they have that much love for each other if one of them took a turn for the West? Probably not. Would they have that much love and idolisation for each other if they had not even 50 pence in a bank account? I doubt it. So it's getting that someone joined in because they have some sort of a gambling addiction. They've been giving gifts to child or children, which is a form of grooming and manipulating and blackmailing. So they've been giving gifts to the child or children to blackmail and manipulate the children to let this go down. So that's blackmail, that's manipulation of the children. So kidnapping the children, then buying them gifts and blackmailing so they can take ownership of this feminine's home, and grooming, blackmail, manipulating, twisting and gaslighting the children and injecting that with them, that pure toxic. Pure toxic. Pure toxic. So he's getting false court proceedings with family. So because they've done this, false court proceedings, yeah, they're going to go down for falsifying evidence, falsifying legal documentation, bearing false witness. Bearing false witness, falsifying legal documentation, tampering with evidence, switching things up, all listening to this immature man who didn't want to make a change, and he's actually bad health. He's got a long running history with some severe mental health issues, along with this main female. So they was expecting maybe to have us canoodle. So children's father could have been having some sort of an encounter with a teenage youth. So basically, maybe children's father could actually be even sleeping or have some sort of sexual encounter with his own children's mother's sister or children's mother's daughter. So basically his own daughter, who's an immature woman. We've got mature woman in reverse. And making out like she's really unconcerned for putting this work in behind the scene to cover up this theft, coughing, and then sudden wealth, and have some pennies and take that and act all posh and privileged in a community. So he could have actually raped his own daughter. So this immature man could have actually raped his own daughter. And the judge is totally fine with that because he's getting that. There's a set of judges in Whole Crown Court. I mean, it is a collective reading, but there is a set of paedophiles who work in Whole Crown Court who will let that happen, and they force that to happen, along with the UK government and Humberside Police, Whole Crown Court, yeah, Pepperell Solicitors, Williamson Solicitors, and the full community. So they're all a set of rapists. That's why Humberside Police Force deserve to go hang themselves. That's why Whole Crown Court, the judges, they deserve to go hang themselves for what they've done to me personally. Pepperell Solicitors, they deserve to hang themselves. The UK Army guy, Marine guy, whoever who all got in on their exes, they all deserve to hang themselves. Not before writing an apology. Not before writing an apology of putting my children in immediate danger and trying to like murder me and my children because they love the money. All right. So again, my children are in immediate danger and they are at risk of getting molested, sexually abused, raped, and murdered by their immature, mentally retarded father who's robbed absolutely everything off me. And we've got some stupid little fucking scutters on the estate who wanted to join in on that. So we've got a set of paedophiles in the area, a set of mentally retarded, mentally immature nonsense. It sounds just like my family, my ex's family, and half of fucking the whole and the law enforcement. Yeah, we've got justice. It's Nine of Swords, they're guilty. Karmic's just collaborating to break back right. So basically, yeah. Wow. So basically, just a set of paedophiles who all deserve to go hang themselves because paedophiles deserve nothing. They deserve to hang themselves. We've got a Queen of Wands in reverse and a King of Wands in reverse who's been doing black magic, hexing and cursing, a messenger to take the house, a home, a gift. Yeah. So they deserve to go hang themselves. They actually do. They deserve to go hang themselves. They wanted to have someone else's financial stability and they was taking a house, a home. Yeah. And police officers who deserve to go hang themselves. They deserve to go hang themselves. So they're in possession of shit what's not actually theirs, and they're being really childish, extremely childish, doing black magic, proper twisting. We've got a Taurus, wanted to take them gifts and thought they'd avoid judgment, passionless in their own life, and literally sacrifice children. Yeah, King of Wands in reverse, sacrificing child or children. And was committed to hunting and wishing ill will. So they get involved in sacrificing people for their own inheritance. But again, it sounds just like the UK government. That's exactly what they do. Seven of Swords, sneaky, with a Cancer, sneaking around with a Cancer. King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, sneaking, Five of Wands, battle, Ten of Swords, coming in for that murder. Then we've got Page of Cups, even of child or children as well. King of Swords in reverse just wants to be an absolute nightmare. They just wanted to change, like literally they could have took a couple of properties. So I was been sending a lot of attacks because of this Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They wanted to send a lot of attacks. We've got Nine of Wands and Temperance in reverse, having to battle against the demons. Having to battle against demons. So, and the child or children. So we've got Page of Cups and High Priestess. So they've been sending demons towards children deliberately, thinking that they're hilarious because they want that Ten of Pentacles, which is pure putrid, which is pure putrid, and actually gaslighting the children to try and stop that from being illuminated. But yeah, because of these bad smear campaigning, because that's what they was committed. They didn't want the secrets to be revealed surrounding hunting, wishing it ill will. And Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, and Three of Cups was defending some sort of childhood friends, was defending a friend from childhood, was defending friends, childhood friends. Childhood friends, so that could be primary school, secondary school, and even like college friends, because they wanted that inheritance for themselves. So it's like literally a full police force who invested in wanting to sacrifice. We've got Hanged Man in reverse and Ten of Swords, and Five of Wands and Seven of Swords and Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, seducing everyone with lies. If we all team up, we can take this inheritance, we can take absolutely everything, and then what we'll do is we'll keep battling and competing, and then we'll backstab, Hanged Man, then go in for a sacrifice. And it was persistent what they kept doing, this drama, magic competition, magic sneak attacking, and then Six of Pentacles, gifts, the world in reverse. They wanted that full world of that person's, meanwhile attacking that person, which is weird. So it's hitting the news. Ten of Wands, they're feeling really burdened and weighed down. Eight of Wands, it's hitting the news. Surrounding this karmics, these karmics are collaborating together to start doing competition magic, drama magic, demon magic. Demons just roaming around in the car. So we've got Temperance in reverse and Chariot. So this police force are all a set of demons who roam around in a police car, police van, thinking that they can rain down the law on other people. Again, every single one of them deserve a noose around their neck. High Priestess defending. But they wanted to take that financial stability. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That independence, independent business, independent living. Ten of Pentacles, that generational wealth for themselves. And then Page of Cups and the child or children. Nine of Swords, guilty. So I just get in with this Page of Cups and Nine of Swords. Obviously, if there's done this to a High Priestess, the child or children would have been under demonic attack as well. Because I know, like in this image, in this tarot, my baby, she looks just like one of my baby girls. And my baby girl kept seeing like demons as well. She kept seeing demons as well. And she kept seeing like entities, astral spiders. And she did actually say to me one time when she seen one of the big massive like astral spiders, and she come running to me screaming and crying, saying, "Mommy, I'm scared." So I'm suing every single one of them for not what they've just done to me, but what they've done to my baby girls. For depressed, Page of Cups, sleepless nights, Nine of Cups, dream, depressed. So basically, we've got a little girl, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, who's struggling with sleepless nights and anxiety, stress. Three of Swords in reverse, depressed. Probably dreaming about her own mother. But you know what these runty, ugly policemen are like? Them ones. because like it does, it looks just like my baby girl, my youngest baby girl, who they've been using black magic on as well persistently. You just can't make it up. The magician can't, and creating illusions. Your mum's mental health and all stuff like that, when they're going to know full well that this Page of Cups, if they've done this on a High Priestess, that this Page of Cups is going to have some form of psychic abilities, and this Page of Cups is going to know from such a young age how evil and putrid these people are. You evil, evil, evil people. Evil, evil, toxic, arrogant, evil, evil people. You know what I mean? Disgusting. Homicide police are. Honestly. The UK government's disgusting. The UK government's pure putrid. Whole city council, pure putrid. Especially this King of Swords in the verse. Yeah. He took a leap of faith, who's got no faith. Wanted to bring death. Even to child or children as well, and lying about it. Wanted to even bring death to child or children. So again, I'm going to mention, if any of my children die and stuff, right, and my children get murdered because homicide police are pure putrid and they want a cash bonus and they think it's fucking hilarious, yeah, because I fucking don't. I don't at all. I don't think it's hilarious. I do not think it's fucking hilarious, you evil son of a fucking bitch. And I don't think the courthouse or the solicitors or anyone else, yeah, who's in this so-called government official position, yeah, is hilarious either. They all need to hang themselves, especially if they're thinking about ending children, yeah, because they want money. Go fucking hang yourself now to save the children.